Deploy behind enemy lines.
Welcoming everyone to today's thing, you know. We got to make thing happen. I forgot to fix something. I fix now. Life has been... Yeah. So, hope you're all doing well today. Let's talk with Sabadal and see what we can find out. Because we know there's some bad juju stuff going on. And we know Sabadal doesn't understand all of life and how things happen and what happened. She's confused, or it. They, I don't know, whatever Sabadal is, they are confused about why that happened and what's going on. We've realized they're not completely in touch with the world and reality and how people feel, but they're at least curious and want to know.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Jabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. You have shown us only kindness and patience. Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
Excuse me one moment. They're so distrusting of you that they tried to kill me. Can you explain that?
Ungrateful. They forget what we have done for them.
Yeah,
How we
Scott.
loved them. We were theirs and they were ours, and we told them to protect the wild and the green. In return, we promised to protect them, and we were true. Always, we protected them.
Then what happened? They spoke of death and destruction.
We will not remember.
Look, we want to help, but we need to understand what happened.
Do not question us. Blade slips between the bones like a blade. We lived in harmony. We were at peace, and then they came with metal bodies and murderous intent. We tried to stop them.
Something still doesn't add up.
We did not want them to die. We loved them. We tried. We loved them so much. We did not cause pain. The spirits lie. We loved them most. They twist our words. We will show you. Let us offer you another gift. A seedling of power.
Very well. What is it this time that you wish to grant?
Our gift is yours to accept or reject. That is all we will say.
Very well.
We will show you our favor. Wait, an intruder. The piercing light. She draws near. The wire. A razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe. We bleed.
Wait, are you talking about Ludwig? Is she coming?
She brings the purging fire at her back. She comes to trap us. Out! Out! Send her out! Set us free!
Wow.
Wake up! Wake up!
Wow.
What happened? Are you all right? What did you do?
No! I didn't get my potion. I forgot. It's been too long. I've had a bit of a weekend. What did I do? What do you mean? Sabadell is going crazy. Ludwig's coming.
me. It's hard to tell with all the dream thralls around.
While you were unconscious, the Adra pillar was not. A great deal of energy passed through it, to parts unknown.
You can't hear all the dream thralls trying to get in now. What happened with Stop It All?
Something's coming. Something that Sabadal doesn't like.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares a god. They're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. Now! The map points us to Galawain's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom! There's our entrance into the garden.
We should talk to Marius. He knows the tusks better than anyone.
Agreed.
Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
We should get a movie. Yeah. Stream thaws are coming. Yeah, we should go. Ooh. Apparently we're going.
Much as I hate to leave, let's get out of here before more dreams. Envoy, behind you!
Hurry in the brush!
Golly, there's a lot of these fellas. They just keep on coming. No, I'm out of energy. Do they just infinite come? Are we just supposed to run away? I think maybe we're just supposed to run away. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I thought they're already in here. That was a waste. Where is my companion? Why don't you get back here? The enemies can stay on me, but apparently my allies can. Where is Jada? Yeah, they just keep spawning in. I literally saw this guy just spawn in. See? Exact same spot. Now, do we get any experience for them? I'm not seeing that we're getting experience. Excuse me, I was dealing with someone. Have the patience to wait your turn.
It disturbs us. Invaders in the garden. By the way,
So they just are infinitely spawning and not really giving us experience from what I could see. You know, gotta figure it out. Never-ending waves of enemies. Exactly. Well, they usually give experience. I think the thing is they kind of mentioned that that's what it was going to be based on the fact that they said, leave. Just escape. So they kind of told you that was going to be the case, Scott. But, you know, you have to test it. You have to test if it's actually endless or not, because they weren't even dropping loot. They were dropping spirit orbs. Sure, but that's it. They weren't actually dropping loot either, which is one of the things that led me to think that. See, out here, they're not coming back. Just inside there, they kept coming back. The same one. At the same place. Right? Yeah. That would be funny if we find out that that's actually the case.
next one. Treacherously.
See, we're actually getting stuff here. Back in there, none of them were dropping anything. Like, they dropped the spirit orbs, but they didn't actually drop any loot. And so that's one of the things that made me sneeze really hard. It made me very suspicious that it was a infinite loop of just pointless combat. Because they said, get out of here, and it wasn't spawning any loot. So I was like, that kind of tells me that it's just endless.
Well done.
But Scott, I figured out how you can make a fun Witcher build on this. There's a lot of really fun builds you can make on this game. Because you know, like RPGs, right? True RPGs. You have fun build ideas, right? Like, that's one thing with some of the more modern RPG light games that we've seen, you don't really have build ideas. It's just, okay, that's the skill, we'll just go with it, because that's what we're given. Where true RPGs, you're like, ooh, I could do this and this and this and have a cool build. This game has that, ooh, that could be a cool build feeling to it. Oh, they're not enemies.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
No wonder your guard got so angry. I feel the same way when Ludwig's near.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for, because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Technically, every ruin is a distant memory. Thank you for pointing that out.
How clever of you. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within.
The only poison I see here is you, and I would love nothing more than to purge you from the living lands.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal.
And more importantly, it's nice
Let me load.
I swore. Sapadal, what?
I have no idea what was just said. Well, I'm trying to load because I forgot to take my potion. I forgot to take my potion. I forgot. We're just quickly trying to get through. Load. No, let me load. I don't know what's going on. That had to be 60,000 paws. Yeah, you know, something like that. Now we can do it the right way, because I'm not being stupid and forgetting to do what I need to do. Aw, 69, Charming Liberation. There we go. All the dialogue. Ooh, what's that? That's cool.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for, because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
See? We got 14. We had 9. Now we're at 14. Technically, every ruin is a distant memory.
How clever of you. This is a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison that spread to Fior Messiverno, and even now rots the city from within.
The only poison I see here is you, and I would love nothing more than to purge you from the
We're with
living
her, girl.
lands.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sappadal.
Okay. You're not getting within 100 miles of my god.
We'll see about that. I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the gods what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
In all fairy tales, I'm only Sappadal's offspring in a spiritual sense. In all fairness.
Yes, but even a humble acorn can sprout a tree. There are 2 plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Ekidan will remain.
We may not burn out the Dream Scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Is her first instinct always to destroy stuff and hope that fixes things?
Yep.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sappadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Regram, you seem to have some other ideas. What is your propose?
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have an alternate solution to the problem at hand.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Don't make me separate you two.
Don't make me separate your skin from your muscle. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp. But those that exist will remain. My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwine from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins.
Why didn't you think of this before?
Why indeed?
Probably because I wasn't invested before. Regardless, there's something I must confess. Severing the Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
So that's your plan. Rip the soul out of people's bodies to power your spiritual amputation.
Yes, exactly. Very concisely put.
Why am I reminded of a certain parable about a statue?
I'm so very glad you recall.
How many do you mean by a few dead?
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100 or so in the more dire scenarios. There is no control over who will perish in the process. But it will stop the Dream Scourge from spreading in Shatterscarp. No new Dream Thralls will be created.
I once thought of pursuing such an idea, but only after careful study. What she suggests is anything but careful.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
You do realize those necrotic limbs you speak of are people, correct?
At least I'm not the only rational voice in this debate. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the Dream Thralls within is also a short-term measure. Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more.
I'm well aware of the potential casualties.
If only the Inquisitor was as astute as you. Regardless, you're correct. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her actions might be. Envoy, I want to show you something.
That explains a few
I
things.
swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I would give everything in service to her. Even myself. And I did so, gladly. Zapadal wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Gods, what are you?
An avowed servant of a higher power, much like you.
She's a death guard, obviously. One of nature's little mistakes. Too dead to live. Too stubborn to die.
Silence.
I like Jetta. So that's what you've been hiding under the mask all this time.
The mask is my true face. My covenant with my goddess. The obligation I chose.
Oof. What do you think, chat? I need your help. Whose do we want to go with? I mean, I don't like either choice, but apparently we have to go with one of them. I mean, if I had the choice, how would I kill you both, and we'll sort this out in the end? But that's not a choice I can make, apparently. I decide what happens, yeah. I'll sum it all.
And what makes you so sure the decision is truly yours? Sapodal has been whispering in your ear, guiding you, influencing you.
What about you,
You
you
owe Sapodal
corpse?
nothing, and yet they demand everything. That is not devotion. It's cruel.
What an amateur. She accuses Sapodal of what she intends to inflict on you. Don't fall for it.
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton actively threatening us.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you. Both options will bring harm. The question is, which will bring more good?
Neither of your solutions are acceptable. Is this really the best you can do?
Perhaps not. But one of these solutions will bring an end to the matter in Shatterscarp. Remember the village and the statue it couldn't repair. Remember the lesson I tried to teach you. None of our lives matters. Not when they might cost us the future. Now choose, Envoy. Destroy the ruins and the Dream Thralls, but allow the plague to keep spreading. Or sever the Adra and end the plague in Shatterscarp with an unknowable number of casualties.
She toys with you with innocent lives, while I offer only the truth.
No, you don't. I want to hear what my companions would counsel.
Good people die either way, but severing the Adra shortens their suffering, I hope.
Breaking the Adra is a bold choice, but it's such a terrible cost. If only we had time to do it with some finesse. Then again, it's not as if I trust Ludwig. The dead have no right to choose for the living. I'm at a loss. Whatever you do, make sure you believe in it, because there's no going back.
No, no, no. Because Withers would not pick someone who's so nasty, arrogant, and stupid. Withers actually has, decent character. Ludwig doesn't. Oh, so you're saying that Christine hates suffering and just wants pleasure and luxury? Huh. What do you think, Scott? 1, 2, or 3? Help me out here, brother. I'm achy and groggy. Didn't get good sleep last night, and I had to work on plumbing issue yesterday, so I'm in a bit of a interesting shape right now. Lost, what was it, 3 or 4 hours of sleep last night? It's great. Well, no, they're both sacrifice is the problem. This is destroy the ruins, which sacrifices the ruins, and then you still have to fight the dream thralls, and the dream scourge can continue spreading and creating more dream thralls and killing. Or this makes it so we don't destroy the ruins, but the dream scourge won't spread. However, all the dream scourge here, as well as some people here, will die. So both of them involve people dying because they're too stupid to think of a better solution. And the disease? All right.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one.
So be it. Sapadal's hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Prune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this.
Marines of Klawan, aid Marslante.
Oh, it's all good, man. Severed branch. Max move speed for 20 seconds.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
Onward! Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim? Ugh.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
Give him a chance to study a god. Why?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing. But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is tempting.
Make your decision based on what you want, Yodsley.
I very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand. Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
No progress without sacrifice. This magic makes my skin twitch.
There's a few trees to save the forest.
You guys did a terrible job. Look, you've gotten a Adirian killed, and you're supposed to be Adirians. This right here should prove you're scum.
It wasn't supposed to claim our people! I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
No progress without sacrifice. This magic makes my skin twitch.
There's a few trees to save the forest.
All right, well. For good measure, and for Scott Dog. For Scott Dog! There you go, Scott. I know how much you love gravity. I had to support you. I don't have that one yet. Don't have any of the other. Okay, so everything else is done.
Well done. Carry on, my friend.
Is that good enough for you, Scott? I think I did check all these for stuff. That merchant wasn't there. Woo! See, look at it. Didn't it just look pretty? It really did make the game look pretty. Alright. It keeps telling me there's a merchant here, but there is no merchant here. Right here. There's a merchant. Obviously not up. Obviously not here. Is it underneath? I didn't see any underneath. Uh-oh. You weren't here before.
Your face. You must be a dream thrall.
No.
Is that any way to start a conversation?
No. You're one of them.
You need a draught to calm your nerves.
No need. I just need to gather myself. They destroyed all my wares, tore my cart into splinters.
We took care of it already. The ones who attacked you are gone.
Thank you. Please, I think I need a moment alone. Then I'll take what's left of my things and go. If you see anything you'd like, it's yours.
Poor thing.
What? Thank you again.
Well. Okay. She might have something. We're gonna find all the uniques in the game so we can evaluate builds. Because uniques are really where you want to build your character. Have you seen the uniques in this game, Scott? Don't know if you were here when I was showing them off or not. Exit north, hit there, just loop around back there. There was a body up there we didn't loot. Oh no, that's the one we can't get to.
I've got
Right.
supplies for sale.
Hi.
Have you been following me, Envoy? Just can't get enough. I jest. It is good to see you once more. I've picked up some more goods in my travels too. Care to look?
Yeah. You're right. I can't get enough of you.
I see. Is it warm or is it just me? What am I saying? Of course it's warm. This damn place is blazing hot. Sorry, where were we? You wanted to see my goods, right? The ones I'm selling, I mean. My wares.
Your goods? Yes. All right, so quick comparison for anyone who missed it. This is a exceptional arquebus, right? What's the difference between an exceptional one and a unique one? Traits. Unique ones have special additional traits. 2 of them, which is wonderful. Sorry about that. It was a strange phone number that seemed like it could be important. But yeah, that's what I like about uniques. You can also tell uniques because unlike the other items, they are yellow. Their icon is yellow instead of the standard color. And it is so worth doing because of the additional specializations. You can also modify it to either upgrade this or add another aspect, how it functions. You can see this one has the star mark here. It means I upgraded this to have more. This one I can upgrade unmaking in one of 2 ways. Same thing with this one. So it is beautiful, but it's only on weapons. But still, even the armors and grimoires and stuff have 2 unique aspects on them if they are unique. Oh yeah, here you go. Necropants. Summons a specter to fight with you. Except they're just pants. And I don't know how I feel about running around the world in just pants. You can transmog. Cool. Nothing else I need.
Hey, over here. I've got supplies for sale.
And then I gotta look around this way for this one. Should be down around here. Yeah. Because I want to just verify we picked up all the unique items at all the shops.
I'll give.
Yep. All right, and then the final one is up here. And then we have to come back to this one just to try to get her to kick in place so we can buy. So I know we did all the ones inside. Inside third one. Whee! Okay, where is this merchant? Up here?
Shia. Envoy? My partner, she just dropped dead. She was just standing there a second ago. There was a burst of light in the sky, and after that, she just collapsed. She was dead. What happened, Envoy? I don't understand. Why is she dead? None of this makes sense.
Her death was necessary for the greater good. I am sorry.
Necessary? How can anything good come out of someone just dropping dead? The Archmage. She had something to do with this, didn't she?
She did, but she didn't do it out of malice.
Intent doesn't matter to the dead. If you want to pass, go talk to Temerity and Thirdborn. I'm not letting you through without her say-so. I hope you know how to explain this to her.
Where's the merchant? There's supposed to be a merchant right here. I don't know.
To talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
Archmage Rhaegar was one of the most brilliant minds in Eora. Had to trust her.
He's right, Kai. Reengrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
Wow. Do you hear yourself? The Dream Scourge will destroy the island and everyone in it.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
We can discuss this when we leave poor Ghislane's tusk. Now I think we need some rest. I mean, you're not wrong, Kai. I am sorry. It was an ideal situation. But neither was the other one, so...
Never thought I'd be going back to Galawain's tusks.
Relax. We won't embarrass you too much.
Let me guess. You burned some bridges on your way out, and now we have to cross them.
Think whatever you want. I just don't...
Take your time, dearie. You can tell me everything later over tea.
Right. Can we talk about something else?
Of course. Though you were the one who brought it up.
Kai's still wearing socks from last week. Let's discuss.
At least I've washed them.
So, we found a map to the garden. Now we see how accurate those ancient godless cartographers could possibly be. Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason no one's been to the garden in centuries.
Think of it, you'll be the first person in centuries to guide an expedition to the garden.
Well, that'll be cold comfort when everyone thinks I'm crazy for saying I've been there. I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there, or we all lose our minds the second we show up. Either way, was it worth it? Who knows?
It is worth it to me.
And that's all that matters, I guess. Let's go. Anyway. Pleasant dreams. Listen, that back there, in the ruins, that was a lot. I know you passed 3 trials, but I'm not sure what that means exactly.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. Maybe you're the chosen one now. Some kind of prophecy? You don't look that different to me. It's not that I didn't enjoy tromping around in the ancient death trap, getting bossed around by spirits and all that, but I really do hope this was the last time. That kind of humidity does terrible things to my beard. Anyway. You too.
Jetta.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra?
Simply put, Adra is a crystal with both physical and metaphysical properties.
Very good. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
Sounds like they don't like that option. You think there's going to be some unintended consequences?
That would be putting it lightly. The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
So what I'm hearing is Shatterskeep is going to have a ghost problem.
Possibly. Probably. Eventually. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
Yeah. That's why I cherish these talks. Slow down for a bit.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace. And if the world will not give it to us, then we'll just find it in each other. While I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
Ask as you would like.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me.
Yeah.
She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
Not sure what's on your mind.
Truthfully, I don't know. I've got this idea, but it's stuck and won't come loose. It's just... When you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just
I don't trust her.
Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Let's go.
Not before I've done some reading.
Envoy, we need to discuss what you did in the ruins. I just hope we made the right decision. Those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward to exploring them again in the future, but I don't know that I'll ever truly accept what we did. What I did. Usually, I know the right answer. It's obvious. Here, though...
Yeah, the ruins are fine. Those in Thirdborns may suffer.
At least they will be free of the Dream Scourge. I just wish we'd had a better way of achieving that. Things have been... unreal. We spoke to actual ancient Ekidans in the ruins. I was able to ask questions and get answers.
I wish I could ask the ghost questions about my area of study too, but I'm happy for you.
Perhaps you'll pick a better specialty next time. Most historians have only hoped to speak with past lives through animancy. I'll blow them all away with my next paper. But to go through the trials ourselves? Oh, could we be any luckier?
I'm not sure why people would worship Sabadal after those trials.
Must you try to ruin my fun, dearie? Well, I have to start writing this all down before I forget. But do return if you think of any other juicy details.
Let's talk about the dream you've been having.
Well, I suppose you've earned that much. And I do enjoy rewarding tenacity. Though between your dreams and mine, it's a wonder anyone gets any sleep around here. You remember that I nearly burned my family home down when I was young?
Yup.
It was an accident, and I paid for it. My parents refused to buy me more spell books for years. Well, shortly after all that fuss, the dream began. It started at first with a fire, just flames crackling, and a feeling of safety. I thought it was a little weird, but nice. But then the dream kept coming back, night after night. I learned more every time. I saw that it was a fire in a hearth, and that hearth was in an old library. I assumed it was a library, at least, to explain why there were so many tablets lining the walls.
Sounds kind of wonderful.
A man after my own heart. In the library, there's just one person, but they're wearing a hood, so I never see their face. They do the same thing every night. They curl up in a chair by the fire, hold a tablet to their chest, and then the fear comes. The paralyzing, all-encompassing fear of something.
Something. You don't have anything more specific?
Just the noise. A low, deep banging starts, and it rattles through your bones and shakes you to your core. And it replaces the beat of your heart with this droning on and on and on until you forget every other sound you've ever heard.
A beat. Steel feet on the shore. They come by night.
And then, as it just gets louder and louder, and right before it gets there, I wake up.
You've been listening to too many of Giada's ghost stories.
And let me tell you, waking up in a cold sweat does nothing for my fur.
And I sound source, I assume. Don't know.
How sibilant. No. Just that it's all-encompassing. It's strange. I've not told many of the details of my dream. I suppose I must like you quite a bit, Envoy. And don't let it inflate your ego too much. I suppose we should try and get some rest now. I'll have some tea ready for when we awaken later.
Wonder if it is the mage luck. Interesting.
What should we do with that sculptor? I think there is problem.
I have a theory.
Oh, yes.
Do tell.
I believe our souls have awareness independent of conscious thought. Dreams, instincts, reflexes, appetites. These are all facets of our ethereal self. The subconscious, if you will.
Fascinating. Do you have any idea what this subconscious wants?
If I had to guess, my soul has no love of confinement. It wants to escape, to be free.
I assume my soul wants pampering and finer accommodations. But not better company, at least.
My soul just wants to be left alone in silence for once.
For me, it's pie. Pie all the way down.
I feel as if we're scratching the surface of an entirely new field of animancy. If only I had the time to pursue it.
I love it.
How Should they? Beloved that you are, and still they bared their fangs. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis, and they prick us in return.
I trust you, but you can't deny there were casualties.
Blood on the wire. Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Ekidan safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. We grieved, but we saved many.
As long as it's in the past, we can move on.
The moon waxes from darkness. A new turn. New memories. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn. We could not be to blame. They should have shared our love. Their spite? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us.
As long as our goals point the same way.
Freedom from the garden. A lamp to light our way. Sleep now. Dream of golden poppies on the road ahead.
Okay.
I still have a few things I can sell. Is there anything you'd like?
Let's see what you got. I was hoping for a unique item. Dream thralls. You okay, dude? Guys sliding about. Oh, I can't see what happened to him, Chico. What to do what happens to Chico? He's a good kid.
It's fabric. We still have stock.
Hi.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest. What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean? I'm sorry, there was not another option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
To stop the Dream Scourge from taking more lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with Thirdborn blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
I need permission to get to Galloway's Tusk.
You have my permission to go anywhere else. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Wow. Scott, your choice made everyone hate us.
It's strange to see so few. Welcome back.
I've got the fresh.
Apparently they would rather fight the Dream Scourge than let someone die. I mean, I'm a little bit puzzled by that. But apparently they'd rather more people die to Dream Scourge.
Can't stand how quiet it's gotten.
Gods, what a job. How many more are we going to find dead?
Wow.
Gods, it's good to see a living face. Is there...
Kind of thought someone would actually think that that was a decent choice because we cut off the Dream Scourge from continuing to kill people. But it seems like everyone thinks it's a great idea to not do so.
Watch your back out here, traveler.
I don't know.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough. If her path crosses ours again, it'll be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
Death guards are powerful, but not unstoppable. Ludwig is undead, not immortal.
Indeed. And death is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance?
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if we have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Oh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
You have something to say, Marius?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a sack of sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
I want to deal with the Dream Scourge. And the garden is our best clue.
And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
It's not just my head. They have a powerful connection to the Adra here.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Yeah.
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
Marius, there's something you're not telling us.
You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
Give him time. I'm sure he'll be fine in a few hours.
I hope so. One of us should talk to him. If something's eating at him, I don't like leaving him to his thoughts.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
You seem to be looking for any excuse not to go to Gallowayne's Tusk.
I don't... Right, I guess I was. I just really don't want to go. Just the thought of going back to Gallowayne's Tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Breathe, Marius. You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Wow, he really hates this place. All right, I have a problem. I'm out of coffee, so I'm gonna grab some coffee and we'll be right back. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll press on. not? The button. Hi. I've been here for about 15, 30 seconds. I was looking over our armors. Quick icon check for you all. This icon, medium armor. This icon, light armor. This icon, heavy armor. So you can see based on the icon what it is. So it looks like just a breastplate, medium, looks like a shirt, tunic kind of thing. It's light, full plate kind of looking, that's heavy. That way you can just look at it and tell what it is. Oh, I forgot to sell these off. We have more stuff we need to sell.
Whoopsie! Whoopsie daisy! I forgot it!
We could use that one and this one. Akimbo Fryer. Okay, so Marius really hates Gallowing's Tusk. There's something here that makes him angry and spiteful. And we don't know what it is. I'll take Kai out for a bit. Let Giada keep an eye on him. I kind of want to leave Yatsley back with him. But I'm worried they're going to have disenchantment spots. Which I don't know if they'll let us see them without her. It ain't too bad of a place. See? Exceptional great axe. Oh, dead man. I'm sorry, dwarf. So, these are some interesting beetles. Cave coral, that's what we needed. We needed the cave coral! Coral! Gonna go up. Exceptional.
Exceptional.
We need to upgrade our gear. We know that. We forgot to mix some ingredients, and we should have done that when we were at our camp.
Here it comes.
Jump over there next.
Cave coral.
That was one of the big things that I kept being like, where do we get cave coral?
Can we finish here? Quickly. Before I lose my lunch. Ooh.
I will never complain about Marius' laundry habits again.
Treasure.
Worth and Roth. Right flank. One for you.
Ow, I tried to dodge. Oh, great. It just slammed right through. Leave me alone for 30 seconds. Ay, ay, ay. Saw that one coming. Because we'd already gotten knocked out by the other one. They took my loot. We got the other chest over there, right?
Child. That's done.
Here it comes.
Consume it. I need the essence.
And Roth.
That could pierce what we missed before we eradicated nasty. Okay, that's just another way down there. I want to go down there, but I want to check out a few other things first. What'd that go to? I don't even know what that opened. What did we open? Ooh. Just saw we didn't open that. Go over there to the Adra here in a moment. Whoa.
Is it just me, or does it look like that volcano's burning hotter now?
And roll.
That was weird. My mouse got like stuck awkwardly. Trying to see if I can figure out what happened there. Well, we're fine for now. So that's another one. But we hadn't figured out where it feeds into yet. No! Ow. Alright, let's go down. That's where it was burnt that we could go down in. Well, here we go. This is where it's two. We got two. There's the third one. Up over there. Okay, let's go up there and take a look. Now that we know what we're trying to actually open, we might be able to actually understand what we're looking for. And we may have got one more we got to find. So the penguin is not the kid now. What we get? All that for that. Really? Really? We're gonna head over there in just a minute.
Brother, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we'd be
besieged by Malian and outsiders. Ray still begs me to search for the missing Ekidan merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last. Hey, I might have... If you're buying, I'm selling.
I was told you might be able to tell me someone who can work with this.
I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can help you, it's Forge Master Della. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep, if they'll let you inside.
You allowed to trade with me?
Ugh. Oh, don't worry. We're long past that.
I know you're having fun, dear, but leave the poor man alone.
Ooh, yeah. We nearly spent all our money already, just with that purchase. Because how expensive they were. Alright, well, we got the, named items and are
I might have something for you, Envoy.
Another Ekidan. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly?
Afraid to say it is.
Gods. Well, at least we're safe here. And better off, I think, for having you here. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
Nandru? Who is that?
Founder of Solace Keep. They have a statue of him there. You both share similar features around the face, huh? Anyway, the Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zoribs, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Sounds like you're overburdened. Do you need some help?
I don't know what there is to do. The Beatles and Zoribs come back faster than we can cut them down, and Amalia... Gods, where do I even start? She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave.
Why'd they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her wardens spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave.
It sounds like she just wants to leave.
She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
What else do you refer to?
To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the tusks. Our oaths are mortal matters.
Oaths and traditions should serve the living. If Amalia's struggling here, why shouldn't she leave?
Should we die with an oath unfulfilled, our spirits will linger until another of our wardens sees it completed. And if one of our own breaks an oath, it is a death sentence.
Can't you talk to her? Isn't there any other way to resolve this?
All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
What terms would you accept from her?
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for trading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
I'm all for traditions and camaraderie, but this goes too far.
Time to go to camp and talk to everyone.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twined Wood.
I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control.
The captain's in Nimdud, but I'll never doubt his dedication to rooting out bandits.
I only doubt him when he's placing bets.
Well, we found the key. I was wondering where we'd find it. I wanted it.
Oh, this tower has gone downhill, hasn't it?
Yes!
Oh, I've never seen anything like... It's okay. I'm here.
What is happening? What is this? What is this? Bloom. Like a flower.
Doom Scourge. Y'all dead if you don't take care of it. Trying to make sure we don't have anything. I need that. We're there-ish. Maybe up closer. But that is the location for the treasure map.
Need to get to this before the mortar dries.
Loot! Woo! Up, down without breaking our legs. That's an accomplishment.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give me for the pain?
You will heal up all right. Don't worry. It will be soon for a while, but you'll be good to go soon.
Wonder what the hunting is like in Adir.
Come join us and find out. We should go jump in the lava for Scott Dog.
Or snuffering.
Hey.
What about if I'm selling? Are you buying? Might need to do that. Woo! I wouldn't go check it all out. We can't go everywhere. See, like, I want to go over there and check out what that is. I want to go see that, and I want to go see that, and I want to see that, and it's just... I guess it's a lot better than not being like, I don't care where we go, let's just get the mission done, right? At least it's like, hey, lots of cool things to check out. Much better. The Ardra is a lot around here. Kai, Marius, and Jetta all have things they want to say.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
Are you frightened?
Not anymore. Too many things that frighten me have already come to pass. What about you?
I'm worried that everything I know about is about to be turned upside down.
The bane of every academic. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
I know that feeling.
Of course you do. What blade cuts deeper than having unachievable standards for yourself? Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
Yep. Must have felt the same pressure you do.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
That would have gotten you a standing ovation at Braggart Academy.
Really? I wouldn't know what to do with that much encouragement. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments.
All right.
Pleasant dreams.
Good.
Okay.
Drawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
It certainly has a austere charm, shall we say.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw, day in and day out? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
Wonder what the reason is for that.
Right. Our sacred duty. To talk nicely about the garden once in a while and spend the rest of our time bickering among ourselves.
I just don't understand how that could be so important. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
How many of you actually go back to your homeland?
Not everyone, of course, but Rauatai's hardly a dying country. Everyone in the living lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
All right.
Good luck finding.
Yeah.
Envoy, last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
Is it going to be a problem?
For who? You? No. Me? Maybe. I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
I thought Pargrunans were supposed to get out and wander.
Solace is the oldest standing settlement in the lands. Tradition all but forbids aimless wandering. I've met Pargrunan from elsewhere who seem driven to travel. Seems strange to me. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway.
What can you tell us about the Tusk?
What do you want to talk about?
What can you tell us just about Solus and the Tusk?
Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small little burps of ash and a few extra lava flows. It's like it wants to remind everyone it's still here. Which is ridiculous, really. Smell that rotten egg scent on the wind? That's Forja. As much as I want to blame it on Kai. Just another reason the people of Solace tend to stay inside.
You have any tips for surviving?
Let's see. First rule in Galawain's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. You know, if you're this interested in survival in the living lands, we could take this even further. You've done all right out here, but there's always more to know if you want to survive. So, what do you want to learn?
Well, teach me how to be quicker.
Right. A lot of that is physical control of your movements. The rest of it is simply knowing where to step. I'll show you what I can, but you'll have to do stretches in the mornings, preferably where Yatsley can't see you. Now let's begin. Right. That about does it. You're a quick study. At least now I don't have to worry about you so much out there. I can spend my time watching over Kai and Yatsley. Teaching is its own reward, I guess.
Yatsley, no pressure, but why haven't you and Quilichi settled down yet?
We're happy as we are now. Well, living in sin suits us.
Scandalous. But it makes sense. He doesn't keep with any tradition or ceremony from the old country.
I've never stayed in one place for very long, but settling down with someone sounds nice.
Sounds like a good way to get stuck in one place to me.
You'll never know until you try.
I mean... $150 stun. I don't know the parry well enough.
What's that you're drinking?
Some tea from the Deerwood. It's got some Glanfathan name I've never been able to pronounce, but it's delightful.
I've never smelled anything quite like it.
See? Delightful, isn't it? And it tastes just as good if you'd like a cup.
Another time. I'll just sit here and enjoy the scent if you don't mind.
Suit yourself. More for me.
I don't think he was saying that he liked the scent, but you know what? Have at it. That's what I was gonna do. Broodweight Wraith Toadstool and Glasswood Branch. Well, how am I supposed to get those? Ah, I need more cave. This is what I'm talking about. We needed all that cave coral. Look at that. We need so much. We don't have enough. Upgrade them before we sell them so that we can make a little extra money. Oh, we don't have enough ladder. Nah. Well,
I wanted to say that I'm sorry to hear about the whole Tama thing.
Thanks, Marius. That means a lot.
I've left people behind before, but it's different when you lose someone unexpectedly. So, sorry.
Every loss hurts. There's no comparing them.
Anyway, I'm here if you need to talk, or if you don't, or whatever.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Seriously, I can only handle being sincere with one person at a time.
Skins in the dark, the mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
what is eating at you?
The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place.
It's a testament to the Progrunian spirit that they can survive here.
The rule of the wilds. What will they do to gain such victory? The beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I've never betrayed anyone, and I'll do my best not to.
An oak, everlasting. Why?
When I make my vow, I keep it.
A certain spring. The bloom always succeeds the frost. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
You can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it matters.
Fleeting light. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Dragging our feet and making it so slow.
Hey,
Superb! Yay. There we go. Back up on our money a little bit. I mean, I keep forgetting to use the grenades. Anyways, is that the garden? Huh. So many places to go. I want to go everywhere, but I can't all at once. That's not a proof rune. That looks like a human. Gotta take the priests out, they heal. Got a potato. Woo! Yay! Potato, potato, potatoes. We got the potatoes. Might as well face it. We enjoy them spuds. That's pretty brilliant. Bummers.
Dave Carl.
Strangled Adra. Interesting to know. The strangled Adra is always good because we usually find good things. Diary of an Anomancer. I heard Nicholas cry last night. I believe it means that he's the only one remaining. Hopefully Patro will come and make us a commitment for his arm to damn it too much. think they damage too much.
Some kind of crystal on top of that hill. Might be best to leave it alone.
No?
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Do anything truly change, or do we just lose sight of ourselves?
Our veins still spread beneath the soil. Our heart is still wood. We remember our nature. It soothes us.
See?
Don't touch it. The trap.
That's all of them.
Ow, that looks like that really hurt. Like the rock is fused with his hip. It does not look comfortable. Okay. Let's get up here and make sure there's not anything up here. My guess is there is something up here. I'm not sure why they didn't come down and enjoy the fun before, but hey, it's alright. Someone's here. Just a lockpick. You gotta see if there's a note for their next of kin or anything, so you can pass it on. Cave coral?
Cave coral!
Coral! Coral! Coral! This is the coral hunt. We're on Pegrunan adventures. I don't trust any of it. It could all be a trap, cause we know they don't like to allow things to not be trapped. We gotta go back and beat that big beetle at some point. I was hoping to upgrade my grimoires at least so I could, you know, have better green. Don't mind if I do. Superb is good. Cost more money.
Have someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You... Traveler,
What business have you here with me?
That woman over by the ogre looks endearing. Probably here against her will. Suggest we be very careful here.
Well, what is it?
Why are you keeping her captive?
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still Kith hear cries of a monster. We understand.
Will you listen?
Very well, talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Very well, and why should I help?
Because then I shall release Gilleen.
And if I refuse?
Oh, please don't.
I'd ask you to think of Gilleen before you do.
Very well.
You will. I am glad that...
What is it you need?
I apologize. My breath left me. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free.
If you know the recipes with the caravan, why did you not go for it yourself?
I spent much of my strength already. I must rest. But make no mistake, I don't lack the strength to rend you if I must.
You do, actually.
I ask again, will you help me?
I will look for the recipe.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Gilleen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
I could easily untie you and get you out of here before he notices.
No, there's no telling what he might do when he realizes I can't handle any more bloodshed.
Do you know where the recipe for the cure is?
It'd be somewhere among the cards. Yes, somewhere among the cards, if it's still there at all.
I'll be back. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to find these. Did he kill them all?
Funny how we see more wrecked wagons than intact.
Bill of goods sold to the warden. Salt work, fish, linen garments, gunpowder stuff.
One's out here in the tusks. Come and get.
I can't dodge. There's a lot. They don't exactly lack a quantity of enemies for you to have to deal with, that's for sure. Where's this recipe? Cape Coral. Coral! Yay! More coral!
Tracks leading off the road. Be someone in trouble.
Bill of goods sold to the warden. Goods sold to the warden. We don't need bill of goods sold to the wardens. I need to know what kind of recipe you have for curing some sort of rage or something. Did I miss a book? Wallpaper. Bill of goods.
Bear down the recipe now.
Term ailments among denizens of the Tusk. Team might call it Island Moss. caustic seas in that tree.
That island must be the garden. I've never seen a tree glow like that before. Don't know how we're going to get any closer, though. Oh, can we look around? I'm sure there's something interesting to find.
We are close. Break the bars.
How do I get there? I mean, there's no way we're gonna cross that water. That's gonna be death to us. Go check that area out, I guess. Coral! We get people to kill. I don't like that the steel garrote is here. I need to use a garrote on the steel garrote, because they need to be garroted. For they are despicable, nasty creatures.
As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwig finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
Does that lead have anything to do with the tower behind you?
The tower calls, and it turns, and it calls, but for the roots we'd go, if not for the roots. The roots say your name, envoy. They say you told them to do it.
See, you okay there?
I feel I can't think straight. Bodies full of roots, pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them, bleed them.
Oh dear. Be careful. He might be too far gone.
Do you want to talk about this?
No talk for traitors. Only fire for the roots. Burn them. Burn every one of them. Die as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down. Envoy, over here.
Nice job, everyone.
Ooh, that was interesting. Apparently the Stilgarot is going to be not friendly.
I'll never get used to watching you do that. If it weren't so deadly and disturbing to look at, it'd be breathtaking.
Much as I want to get to the garden, I'm loath to swim through that.
I mean, sure, there used to be a bridge this way. Don't think we're gonna make it that way. Not unless you learn to fly. Search the tower. Oh, okay. Not sure what we're searching or where else we can go. Oh, here we go. Nandura.
I don't think this broken bridge will help us. Didn't we read about another way into the garden, though? The other path is hidden well. I certainly don't see any way across the Acid Sea.
Marius?
Nandru was the founder of Solace Keep. If anyone knows more about him or the garden, it would be the Council of Solace. I can't make any promises, though. Like I said, they don't welcome outsiders, much less Adirans. Your godlike features will get you through the door, but that's all you'll get.
Why do they have to do with this?
Nandru had the same stuff on his face. Like the two of you were made by the same sculptor.
Got it.
You'd be surprised how far a resemblance to Nandru will take you in Solace. Play your cards right, and it might get you through the door. Worth a shot, anyway.
All right, we'll see. Shall we head out?
To Solace Keep. Let's try to get there before the Steel Garrote can cause trouble.
Too late.
Follow the road northeast and look for a giant ancient walled keep. Can't miss it.
This plan. Let's go.
Right. If we're going, let's go.
This just goes down and around, so we could stealth in instead of walk through. Gunpowder snuff. Where's that? Antimycolian moth. I mean, it looked like they were saying this stuff, but I don't see that you can interact with it.
That red tree up there looks a lot like the one in that Mulder logbook.
Oh, this is it. Woo! We did it! Thanks, Marius. I thought those trees looked like it, just... no one made it very clear. Anti-mycelium moss, you'd think that we could get more of that moss and possibly reverse the Dream Scourge effects since it's mycelium based.
Hey, I might have something.
Of course, it doesn't sound like they're going to allow that to work, but in theory, it should.
Welcome back to...
Big loot. Sentinel boots. Eh. House had to keep on the backside. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I might have something for you.
Okay.
Half of Shatter's car died just like that, huh? May as well dig my own grave. Save some poor bastards the effort. Unwise this, unwise that. Don't see why that matters. So near to starving.
Now it's time to run.
By now. Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
I've come for the garden.
Our garden, the one across the Sea of Acid? That's not what I was expecting. I would have bet good coin that you were here on a trade mission.
What made you think that?
Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too.
Oh, well, I hope you bought everything you wanted already.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
Wait, first caravan ever, as in from anywhere, anytime?
Yes, our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance.
About the caravan.
What's that?
I hope you appreciated that caravan when you had it, because it's not coming back.
What? What happened?
The convoy attacked an ogre.
An ogre? Ghislaine, dear gods, what happened to Ghislaine? There was a dwarven woman. Do you know if she...
Wait, What's your relationship with Gillen?
Nothing. But when we spoke, I was so happy, and please, I need to know. Is she okay?
Breathe. The other took her alive, and we're going there to get her back safe.
Okay. Just please, Envoy, go and do whatever you have to do to save her.
All right, I'll make sure she's safe.
Thank you. If I can help, just let me know.
I'll let you know.
Right. Okay. Just hurry, Envoy. Please.
She could have got us into the warehouse, I bet. We'd already found the key, so we didn't need it. Not the warehouse. Storeroom. Where the snuff powder was. Somewhere over there.
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Found everything you need for the cure.
Yes. I can work with all of this. Thank you, Traveler. 1,000 times thank you.
Why did you join the party?
Dwarf, you may go. I free you of this place.
Thank you. I'm going back to the Warden Tower. Maybe I'll see you there.
Warden Lorraine would be delighted to see you again, I'm sure.
Lorraine? At the tower? Huh. It'll be good to see your friendly face. I'm going now. Be well now. Both of you.
No, die, ogre.
Thank
No,
you,
I'm just kidding.
Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, Traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
Wasn't expecting to help an ogre today. Oh.
Hopefully he'll remember how helpful we were next time we see him.
It'd be nice for him to join our party.
We'll be glad to be out of here.
So, I don't know that we can really go south here much. I don't think there's anywhere south really we could go. We could try, but we could go west and north. Let's see what Marius wants to talk about, and then we'll press on. Hope you're all enjoying our little endeavor here.
Envoy, I'm not ready to go to Solace. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we can fashion some kind of flying boat?
Flying boat, chat. Flying boat. That's what he's going to say for us. A flying boat. You knew the garden was there. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Fui tu meio, Envoy. I don't know. There's just so much.
You're really scared of something here. Maybe it'd be helpful if you talked about it.
Right. Maybe it would. Thanks, Envoy. I feel this fear inside, this heart pounding, can't breathe. It's like I'm dying every time. I've been bit by core vipers, fallen into old spike pits, drank cure water from a Zarep shaman, and I never felt like this. It's as if the thought of being here, of returning home, is the deadliest thing I can imagine. And it's getting worse.
Why don't you want to go home? I mean,
It's more than just going home, I think. It's everything. The politics, the people, the way I left. I betrayed the traditions I was raised on, and I don't know why. I've seen that island off the coast all my life, and I grew up hearing tales about the garden. But it always felt like a legend, like those old tales about the gods. No one has been there in centuries, as far as I know.
do you know where the real entrance to the garden is?
I don't. They didn't really encourage us to go looking for it either. There is something that's bothering me. Specifically, if you can spare a moment. Since we entered the Tusks, I've been getting these flashes of memory. Like there are answers in my head I can't get to. They seem to be about a village, somewhere north of Solace. Fear and sorrow, but also answers.
All right, we'll go check it out.
Thanks, Envoy. It might be nothing, but it'll be nice having backup whenever I go to find it. Anyway.
Get some rest. We're headed there soon.
Not before I've done some reading.
I heard you were stationed in the Deadfire.
Sure was. I was sent out as soon as I was old enough to leave home.
Is it true what they say? That Aethys woke up a dormant volcano?
That was after my time, but wait. Why do you want to know?
No reason.
Mogren's breath. Please don't start thinking of ways to set off a volcano.
Oh, a charcoal mask does sound wonderful.
No one is setting off any volcanoes. How would that even work? Oh, I bet I'd be really good at it.
Oh my.
If you were in the Navy, does that mean you sang on ships?
Always. Helps pass the time, gives your work a rhythm. Why?
I heard you singing under your breath in the last fight. Then you were stabbing on beat.
I didn't even realize. How'd you notice?
It's the curse and blessing of having very large ears, dearie.
Well, guess the Navy left me with something useful after all.
I am going to need you to teach me that song, though. I wonder if it'd improve my spellcasting.
As if you need my help for that.
Flattery will get you everywhere, dearie.
Oh, man. need all the things. In a cave below a ruin. Inside there's a table, there's something there. Oh, we already got the other one apparently. No. Interesting. But that was the other one. We did have another map. I don't know. All right. Oh. You've been there, been there. Time passed. Is our other merchant friend back here? Yes. Want to see if she has anything for us.
Hey, I might have.
However long you need to stay, Gillian, stay.
Thank you,
Are you sure I can't do anything else for you?
No, you're so sweet. I'm all right for now, thank you.
Good. If you need anything, just let me know. Even if it's just a hot drink. I'm happy to do anything I can.
That means so much to me, Lorraine. I'll take you up on that later.
I can't wait.
Look at you two.
Envoy, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back from the wilderness. Gillian told me everything you did for her. I'm so glad she's safe. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know what to say, but thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean it, Envoy. Thank you.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land. It grows here still. We twine.
Oh, you stopped by. It's so good to see you again.
Ow. It's good to see you again, too.
Thank you. Gods, I'm glad to be out of that cave and, well, back to something normal. And Lorraine over there has really made me feel welcome. More than welcome, even. You were right. She's keen on me. It's nice after everything else.
I wish you happiness, however it works out.
Thanks. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyway, I should let you get back to it. I'll be here should you ever need me for any reason. Oh, and one thing before I forget. The wardens let me open shop. I don't have as much for sale as I like, but if you want to see what I've got, just ask.
Let's see it. Superb. Intellect 3. Nice. Potentially. I haven't really looked for it. Oh, that one has it. Don't need it, though. I saw it back there instead of asking. Okay. Keep the volume down. People are resting.
Hey, I might have something for you.
kind of looks like the tower. There's other structures around it, so I'm thinking not, because that one looked more like the lone tower in the literature map. However. What was one I picked up?
Yes, we're going into more godless ruins. We're also walking face first into a beam. Lovely.
Lights up! We've got company!
Did get the essence one, right? Yeah. That definitely helps, the amount of essence we're getting. Cool. Actually up on top. Interesting. Or dwarf. Or up there that we can't reach. Ah, I did not want to jump in the mix. That hurt.
The camp is empty.
So the expedition is in the slumbering fields, just across the deadly valley full of lava.
Sounds about right. Alright, I need to check on one quick thing, chat, and I'll be right back. right.
They all just died?
Wagon tracks, heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way.
You go. Right. Kill yourself. That it?
Ow. Wow. Yay! Burbling, bubbling, scorching lava. Burbling, bubbling, scorching lava. Let's hop in. Just for you, chat. Ready? Wow! Yeah, I know. The speed at which you just die. Look at that. Like, you just... Wow. Scott, is that about correct for lava?
No way across from here.
I thought that was the one in the picture, but apparently not. So we gotta get up there to get across. Or maybe that's when we get back. thought I grabbed it all, missed it. Right. Gotta get up there, check that ruined out. Looks like there's a secret door up there. I'll try to get in there. I'm not even trying to jump up to there. Yeah, let's hop right down there and burn ourselves to death.
Kinderwell.
There gotta be a button here somewhere. Where's the button? There it is. Yay! We found it, button! Nope. Unique. Yay! Except we're not doing sorting board. Times tarnish. It's literally it. One unique item and nothing else.
Of all the stupid things our people ever did, Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse.
Another monument to Nandro. Just more proof Solace Keep doesn't know its own priorities.
Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it.
Sounds like you're unimpressed with the sculpture of Nandarum. What's the story there?
Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on better things. Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick.
There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them.
No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need.
Sculpture does seem a bit wasteful. I don't blame you for being frustrated.
I hope not. It's not just me. Many of us are also upset by this obsession with the past. Forget it. What's the point of talking Bargrunen business with an outlander?
At the end of the day, we still need to hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get.
I mean, you could ask me for some and I'd give you some, or ask for trade or helping or, anything, or talk to your leaders, but no, you're just gonna gripe and moan? Fine. Gripe and moan.
Show yourself.
This looks like a good way to get ourselves killed.
Let's get them.
Any chance we can sneak in through the back?
I mean, yeah, I didn't realize it was who they were, that they were gonna be so nasty. So, yeah, that's the thing.
What was that?
We've got...
This looks like a good way to get ourselves killed. Any chance we can sneak in through the back?
Yeah, there is. I didn't realize they're gonna immediately attack us for no reason. Done? Turnip, turnip, turnip. But no cabbages. Not the cabbages! We got turnips though. Can't quite jump that high. Oh, well, we'll go the other way. Shift
there's something I can do to get in that way.
Oh, trying to hit the mute and didn't get in time. Oh. At least I stifled most of the noise. Ogres want to fight. Wow. Give me a second.